Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketch 7. We are on to day number 9. Today's sketch is one created by Lisa Haas for Color Me Scrappy. I believe it is a challenge blog or something along those lines. I found this on Pinterest, of course, and I just love the idea of the splatters and the star and the larger photos. It just called to me. I felt like it was a simplistic layout that could be taken in multiple ways. I am going to go ahead, and because it is the 9th of the month, it's being combined with a Redefine Creative Day layout. So on the 9th, we used to call it Christina Day. And basically the point is to do anything that has to do with some of Christina's endeavors. So Creative Cuts Club, Secret Not Secret Kit Club, something from her live class, something from her actual classes, something from the shop, anything that Christina has inspired you to do. And everyone, whether you're on the creative team or not, create something to show kind of your support for her. We're trying to bring that back. It kind of fell away a little bit over the end of last year. And so we're trying to bring that back as the design team. And this is kind of our kickstart for that. So I am going to be using, as you can see, a fun stencil that I got from the shop, and it's just a plus sign stencil. Love the way it looks. And then my little nod to Christina, she loves to do pops of black and she uses teal or blue a lot, but this color combo is very Christina-esque, so that was my nod to her for today. I then am going to go ahead and pull out my very favorite collection that I have been hoarding and haven't wanted to touch for a very long time, which is the Cute Girl collection from Crate Paper. How old is that? It's pretty old, but I loved it so much, and I just want to keep it all, and I don't know what I wanted to do with it. However, this kitty cat paper just called to me because last Halloween, Nora was dressed up as a cat vampire or a bat cat, or I don't know what you want to call it, but she was so cute, and it was just this cute little dress that we got at Walmart for pretty cheap, but that's what she wanted to be for Halloween. She got her little cat ears and wore some purple leggings to match her purple ears, and she was just absolutely adorable. So I felt like this paper worked with these photos, and I just was like, okay, I can do this. And so I cut into my Cute Girl collection and helped me make this layout, which I'm very happy with. I love how it turns out. I'm going to, instead of doing the strip you can see at the bottom there, I decided to do a border, and I'm going to double border it. So I'm going to start by using some of this gorgeous, actually, I'm going to back my photo first. So, okay, let me back up a little bit. I had 2 sheets of that adorable script writing pattern paper. So I was like, okay, perfect. I can go ahead and use that as backing my photo. And then I can use the teal paper that's behind it. I can't use that particular color because it's not in the scheme I'm going with it, but the back of it is a black pattern, which I'm going to use as one of my border strips, and then I'm going to use a pink as my second border strip, and it's all going to come together. So this layout right now is screaming a little bit more boyish, perhaps, with the blue and the black, but adding in this pop of pink is going to help it all come together. I knew chances were I was going to want to use that darker pink that this script pattern paper was on for a border down the road. So I went ahead and pre-planned that by just cutting in 1 inch. And that's how I do my borders, is I cut a big square 1 inch in. So it's a nice big spot. So no matter what type of matting I do, I can either have a large one or a small one. It's up to me, but I've got the space to do that. So I planned ahead that way and didn't mess that up. I've done that a few times where I went to put my photo right at the edge to cut my mat, and then I was like, oh, what if I wanted to use that as a border? So take that extra minute and think about it before you do it. And then there's that border I'm talking about. So a nice light pink with a black, and I love that. I used some cut files as well. This one is from, I believe, April of 2020, this particular floral cut file. It is from the Creative Cuts Club, and I had 2 of them that I just cut up and put as a visual triangle. So I'm using a floral instead of the star that you can see in the sketch. Just because there is something in the sketch does not mean you have to use it. Now I'm going to say I am one that tends to actually use what I see in the sketch. So I saw that star and my mind was thinking star. I had to actually make myself pick a different shape because I wanted to show. Most people might be like me where they're like, I see it on the sketch, so I need to get it on my page, but you don't have to. You can use different shapes. Spread your wings a little. You can do it. And so I went ahead and used the florals. I love that. It's a nice little soft touch. Leans into the fact that this is kind of girly. I then went into this fun little ephemera pack. It's called Happy Haunting from Simple Stories. And it has girly touches of Halloween, which is perfect. So I pulled out all the little girly pieces. There's a ghost and a pumpkin and a skeleton, I think. I used a spider web, and then I grabbed all the bats I could because I'm pretty sure that she's supposed to be a bat. I think. I can't actually tell if it's a vampire or a bat. She called herself a caterpillar. So I think she thought she was a vampire. I don't know. Anyway, so I grabbed all the bats. I sprinkled those in a nice visual triangle. And then I brought back this scallop piece of pattern paper where you can see the border strip down at the bottom. I brought that back. I just ended up using it at the top instead. And then I'm going to title this one Costume Goals because she's just so adorable and she has some of the cutest costumes ever. So I felt like that was a fitting title for these adorable photos of her. I'm going to sprinkle in a couple sequins to kind of finish it off. And that does it for this layout. It came together so quickly and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Please make sure you head on over and check out everyone else. All the links for everything is down below. And don't forget to head on over to Facebook and see what Christina's creating. She is doing a live every single day with the sketches that are provided. So make sure you head on over to the Redefine Creative Facebook group for that too. Like I said, all the links below. Facebook group for my Facebook group for this series is down below as well. And always, if you want to play on Instagram and use my hashtag, it's 30DSCBL7. And I'd love for you to tag that so I can see what you've created. Here's a look at my finished layout. Thanks so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.